Hey friends, in this upcoming video we're going to cover and learn everything about this section called frames, templates. So we'll go to the templates screen, which is down here, and here we'll see all the templates we've ever created. At first, you probably won't have any templates, and to create one, we'll click the button at the bottom that says Create Template, and it will open up a kind of blank page that works just like Canva. On the left side, you can see all the controls and all our options. Let's go through them one by one. The first part is where we can set the size of the frame, whether it's 2 by 6 inches, 4 by 6 inches, which basically means 5 by 15 centimeters or 10 by 15 centimeters. Of course, there are additional settings for those who want them. For example, let's create a template here that's 4 by 6 inches, which is 10 by 15 centimeters. Here, we can set all kinds of things related to padding, see the grid, and various settings that will make it easier for us to edit. Let's move down to the next section, which is about the background. Of course, we can set the background to any color we want. We can also use backgrounds from the ready-made backgrounds we've uploaded, or bring in a background from outside, say from Canva, Photoshop, or wherever you want. Let's just bring in the photo we took earlier to use as our background. Now, if you want to upload a frame that you designed entirely by yourself, you can simply upload it as a background image, and later we'll see exactly how to add things on top of it. Of course, you can move and arrange the background however you like. Now let's move on to elements. Within the elements, we can add a photo placeholder, which is the most important part. You can see here that a photo placeholder has been added. We can drag it and place it wherever we want, however we want. If we want another photo placeholder, no problem. Let's add another one and place it here. You can really see that we can play around with things however we want. Add more photo placeholders, as many as you want. For now, let's delete everything and design a frame that's 10 by 15, a large one. So I want it to look like this, exactly in the center. Now I want to add a title. Let's add a title, double click, and we can change the text. Let's write test and ding. Let's drag it a bit to the side so we can see everything. And now we can also increase or decrease the font size. You can see here that I'm making it bigger and smaller and dragging it from the center to the middle. If I want to change the color, I can just click here and also change the color of the text itself. Make it bigger, smaller, whatever we want. Now we can also add a subtitle, for example. Let's say we want to display a specific date, so we will write out the date in full, January 1st, 2025, la fille un day. We will also change its color. We'll make it green and we'll position it down here in the center of the area for better visibility. Now, after I've added all these things, of course, you can also add more types of text, as many as you want, and you can also add the contact details, which you'll set up later in the settings, so for now, we won't get into that. After we've added a place for an image and the text we want, we can move on to the upload section. By clicking on upload, we can actually upload any logo or any image from our gallery on the iPad. For example, here I already have this logo, but I won't use it. I'll pick something new. Let's take a picture of me as a pilot, for instance, and now we can see that we can really use it. We'll place it down here so it stays nice and neat for us. Let's move on to the next part, where we actually have a lot of ready-made templates that you can simply click on and use. Right now, I won't click on them because it would erase everything I've built so far, but you can see that there are plenty of ready-made templates here for you to use and edit. By clicking on the layer section, we can decide what will be on top of what and play around with things. This is especially for advanced designers. By clicking on the print section, we can decide whether it will print 2 per page. Right now, I want to make it 10 by 15 or 4 by 6 inches, so I don't want that option. You can also print. You took a sample, and of course, you can share the frame with whoever you want. We'll click save at the top right so it doesn't disappear on us. And if you notice, we also have the use section. I click on it and now the frame is in use. Let's go back and see that it's in use. Now let's go to another frame and stop using it. The frame that is in use is actually the frame relevant to our current event. You can see that you can actually have several frames in use for a single event at the same time. For now, let's go to the event when I have only this frame in use and see what happens. Let's go to the event, switch to live broadcast, and take a picture for a moment. Done? The picture was taken, and of course we see that it puts me inside the frame that we just set up. Let's go back and, for example, select another template and set it to use. Now let's go and take a picture at the event, and right after we choose how we want to take the picture, we'll see that it asks us which template to use. So you can actually set more than one template for each event. One last thing about templates. Here we have all the templates we've ever created. By clicking on the three dots on any template, you can use, duplicate, or delete it. By clicking on Create Template, we can make a new template and of course use all the ready-made elements we've already prepared for you and then just continue and do whatever you want. With the sharing option, we can, for example, send it to a client and see what they think of what we've built. Thank you very much and see you in the next video.